Chapter 10 Vibhuti Yoga, or it's also known as the Divine Glories. Division shlok wise of the chapter is as follows. Shlok 1 to 7, description of God's glories and the power of yoga with the fruit of knowledge of these glories. Shlok 8 to 11, Bhakti Yoga, its fruits and its majesty. Shlok 12 to 18, Arjun offers his prayer to God and requests him to describe his intensity, his greatness, his grandeur. Shlok 19 to 42, the Lord describes his glories and the power of yoga, the enormity and the abundance of God the Almighty. This is all what he describes in this chapter. What do people ask about chapter 10? What is the chapter 10 about? Krishna wants to increase Arjun's bhakti by defining his immortality, his enormity, and his glories. Lord helps Krishna to meditate on God by reflecting on his grandeur and his magnificence. There's another question. What is verse 25 of the chapter? I am Bhrigu among the great. I am Om among the sounds. Like this, Lord Almighty gives many similes. What does Krishna say about himself, the absolute truth? He says, whenever there is a serious damage to the righteousness, then I arrive myself unto the earth. And what is the main moral of the Bhagavad Gita? Give your best and do not worry about the rest, about the result. Now I'll read from Shloka 1, this chapter. Lord Krishna said, Mahabhava, listen to my prime advice once again. I am repeating this because I am keen to ensure your welfare in view of your pure devotion towards me. Arjun, neither the saints nor the gods are aware of my incarnation because I am the cause of creation of all gods and all great saints. And whosoever realizes by everlasting immortal nature, devoid of birth and death, and understands me, the Almighty, in fact, such a person gets rid of all mortal sins. Arjun, I am the cause of the power of decision making of the decisive people, realization of truth, wisdom, forgiveness, and the ability to control all senses. I alone enable the stability of mind, creation, destruction, courage, and fear. Ahimsa, equanimity, satisfaction, the power to tolerate difficulties as a part of religion, desire to donate, reputation or disrepute, all these human attributes are indeed all my creations. Arjun, Sapt Maharishi, and even before them, 4 others, Sankhadi, Swambhu, and 14 Manus, all of these were created by me. I felt their need, and it was my decision. The humanity at large comprises their subject. The person who realizes my infinite power by carefully practicing Dhyana Yoga becomes a part of me or assumes my form. Only I create the entire world. everything originates from me. My devotees understand this rather well and worship me as Lord the Almighty with all their heart. My devotees who constantly remember me and are prepared to sacrifice their lives, such devotees exchange their views amongst themselves only to strengthen their realization about my omnipresence and all pervading power. They are with me and I am with them always. Their constant devotion and loving worship makes them realize both the prime truth, and after realization of the same, indeed, they become one with me. In order to show them the right path, I destroy the darkness of their minds with the light of knowledge. Arjuna said, Lord, you are prime, Brahman is your abode, and you are the purest among pure, because all the sages call you God among demigods. You are birthless and omnipresent. Similarly, Deva Rishi, Narad, Asit, Deval, and Maharishi Vyas also consider you to be the highest, just in the same manner as you have explained to me. Keshav, whatever you have told me, I consider it to be true. Bhagwan, neither Devas nor Danavas are fully aware of your wonderful disposition. You cause the birth of all living beings. You are the God of all beings. You are the sage among sages. You are the Almighty, the Lord of the universe. You alone know what you are. Therefore, you are the only one capable of describing all those divine attributes and manifestations through which you are omnipresent in all the world. Yogeshwar, I am indeed wonderstruck to think in what manner I should always remember you and your manifestations on which I must meditate. Janardhan, kindly describe to me once again your Yoga Shakti and the manifestations in detail. In fact, the more I listen from you, the more I want to know. My quest for knowledge to know about you is not satisfied at all. The Lord said, Kurukshetra Arjun, I will now explain to you briefly my divine manifestations, because in reality there is no end to the details of my manifestations. Arjun, I am the Atma, present in the hearts of all living beings. And in fact, I am the beginning, the middle, and the end of all. I am Vishnu among the 12 sons of Iditi. I am the sun among all objects that emanate light. I am the glory of 49 lords of the winds, and I am the moon among the stars. I am Samved among the Vedas. I am Indra among the demigods. I am mind among senses, and I am Chetna, the life force of all living beings. I am Shankar among the 11 Rudras. I am Kuber, the Lord of Wealth among the Yakshas and the Rakshasas. I am the fire among 8 elements, and I am Sumeru mountain among the high mountains. I am the chief Brahaspati among the priests. Parth, I am Skand among the army commanders, and I am the ocean among the water bodies. Among the great sages, I am Bhrigu. I am prime letter Omkar among the alphabet. I am Jap Yajna among the Yajnas, and among the stable objects, I am the Himalayan mountain. Amongst the trees, I am people. Among the Dev Rishis, I am sage Bharat. I am Chitrath among the Gandharvas, and among those who have achieved salvation, I am Kapil Muni. I am Uchedarva, the horse born of nectar among the horses, and I am Iravat among the elephants, great elephants, and I am the king among all men. I am Vajra among the weapons, Kamdhenu among the cows, among the serpents, I am Vasuki, the chief serpent, and I am Kamdev, the sex desire for the birth of children in accordance with the scriptures. I am Sheshnag among cobras. I am the chief of the aquatic life beings Varun Devta. I am Aryaman of the departed ancestors, and among the administrators of law, I am Yama. I am Prahlad among the Daityas. I am time for those who count. I am the lion among the animals and Garuda among the birds. I am the air among those that purify, and I am Ram among warriors, and I am the crocodile among fishes, and I am Sri Bhagirathi, the Ganges river among the rivers. Arjun, I am the beginning, the middle, and the end of these worlds. I am the spiritual education of Brahma Vidya among all forms of education, and I am the winning logic among those who argue. I am the letter A among the letters, and among Samas I am Dand named Samas, and I am the imperishable or destroyer of destruction with faces on all sides and an unimaginable vast form, the guardian who sustains all living beings. I am the destroyer of death. I am the cause of birth of all living beings, and among divine women I am Priti, Shri, Vak, Smriti, Meda, Dhriti, and Kshama. I am Brihatsam among the worthy songs, and I am Gayatri among the mantras. Among the months, I am the Makshrish or spray among the seasons. I am the gamble of the cheats. I am the cloud of the influential ones. I am the victory of the victors. I am the decision of the decisive, and I am Satvik Tattva of the noble persons. I am Vasudev among rishis. I am Dhanajay, that is, you among the Pandavas. Among the Munis, I am Vedavyas, and I am Shukracharya among the poets. I am the power to punish those who impart punishment, and I am the winning strategy of those who win. I am the silence of the secretive, and I am the wisdom of the wise. Arjun, I am the cause of all living beings. There is no living or non-living creature who is free from me. Paratampa, there is no end of my divine manifestations. In fact, I have explained to you some details about these divine attributes in brief. Whatever you find godly or divine or of great power, virtue, and fame are in fact my attributes, my fragments, or parts of me. Arjun, where is the need for you to know all these? In fact, I have, through all my pervading Yoga Shakti, assumed the entire universe as one of my minute manifestations. The grandeur of Lord Almighty is celebrated thus. The dignity, greatness, and immortality of the Lord is amply explained. The majesty, the strength, the potency, the intensity, enormity of Lord Krishna is thus described by him to Arjuna. As has been repeatedly emphasized by Lord Krishna, that doing your duty without attachment is the best way to live. Realizing fully well the illusory nature of the world and one's own transient existence, one should practice detachment. This means that you remain in the present. You take routine actions, carry out all your duties toward your family, community, or state. However, you do not get emotionally attached to any of these. This is the only path to salvation. This is indeed the best way to live life in its full significance. The contentment experienced by a person who practices the principle of detachment is far greater than the one experienced by a person who gets involved in trivial, momentary pleasures.